How you doing, YouTube viewer? Thanks for viewing my video. This video is a movie review of the new Tom Cruise movie, Annabelle Wall, Russell Crowe. The movie's called The Mummy. Now, on Rotten Tomatoes, it gave it a 17. Rotten, I'd say about 10% fresh, maybe. Somewhat rotten. It's supposed to take on the classic Mummy with Boris Karloff, I think it is, and also the Brendan Fraser Mummy. There are several Easter eggs in the movie. You do see the golden book of life that gets smashed into a good guy's face by Annabelle Wall. Then you also see Russell Crowe, which they don't really say in the trailers, but it is a little spoiler, is that he is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, which I didn't think Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde was a lawyer, but in this movie he is, which has kind of no basis of why they said he was a lawyer, but he is a doctor. It's hard to explain what the hell the movie is about. It had nothing really to do with the Mummy. It took some stuff from the Brendan Fraser movie series, at least the first two good ones. The third one was pretty good with Jet Li. But then all the other spin-offs of the Mummy kind of did suck. Still trying to wrap my hand around what the hell the movie was about, but it basically was a Tom Cruise movie. That's all you can really take on, is it was a Tom Cruise movie. But it was just funny just spotting some of the Easter eggs that they did have, and also the stuff that they wanted you to see as an Easter egg. But yeah, the main one that was a big Easter egg, if you didn't see the Brendan Fraser Mummy movies, you definitely see or spot the golden book getting smashed in somebody's face. But I did I'm here at the Fashion Square Mall, which I forgot to mention. Like I said, I'm still confused about this movie, The Mummy. For a big budget movie, it was okay, but yeah, there's kind of no storyline really, except for Tom Cruise is a thief, that he's a treasure hunter, and he's in the military, and he goes to different places and steals artifacts, sells them on the black market, and he uses the military as a background. Other than that, I have no clue what else is the story. But for a movie itself, it was decent. I would have to give it a D-. It is a movie I would not want to see again. Maybe once it gets into a dollar bin or something. But it was nice to see a sexy mummy, which she really didn't do too much stuff except for kiss guys and suck out their souls. Unlike the Brendan Fraser movies, that the little jars with the guy's eyes, liver, heart, intestines and all that he drained out their soul, they didn't kiss them. The only good thing about the movie, the movie theater that I seen here at Fashion Square Mall in Orlando, Florida, Premier 14, is the movable seats, the D-box seats, which I'll show you a picture of. Then also the great movements of the plane crashing. That was awesome in the D-box seats. A lot of the sucking or kissing of that type of thing, the birds crashing into the plane. The D-box seats are definitely great to add to it. If you're sitting in a 2D theater or a regular seat and watching the 3D, you probably wouldn't enjoy the movie. But lucky enough, I was in the D-box seats, so it made the movie a little bit more enjoyable. But still, for PG-13, which Tom Cruise really isn't made, I don't think really is a PG-13 guy. I know he's made a couple movies, the Mission Impossible were somewhat that, but yeah, this is just a regular Tom Cruise movie. It's all about him. It's nothing really about a storyline. It's a big budget movie that has nothing to do with any of the background scenes of what he says that he's trying to do an original Mummy movie or bring the thing back. It had nothing. Towards the end of the movie, there is no after credit scene, but there is a scene at the end of the movie where they're hoping that it gets a sequel. Since it's Tom Cruise, everybody loves seeing Tom Cruise in a movie, that there might be a sequel just for him because of the money that he'll make with it. But it's not that great of a movie. But the only way to actually see this movie, to experience a lot of great stuff, is in the D-box seats, or which I wish I could have gone to was 20 Point Orlando Regal Cinema to see this in the 4D theater, which probably would have been a greater thing. I did see it with 50 people in this theater. There's about 4 people that were watching in D-box. The other people were in the the regular seats. It is somewhat of a comedy, but I mean, it's some chuckles, but other than that, it wasn't that great of a movie. I don't know what the hell Tom Cruise or the director was thinking, but they were taking, you could tell that they were taking inspiration from their Brendan Fraser movie, The Mummy. Doesn't look anything like Boris Karloff movie, the classic Mummy. So really, I have no clue what the hell they were thinking, but I guess since Rotten Tomatoes is a better judge of movies than I am, but I like going to all types of movies, big budget movies, just because it's a big budget movie. I want to see what special effects that they did, because you're really not interested in the story when you're there for a big budget movie. You're just there for the effects. Sometimes there's a story, sometimes there isn't. This one really didn't have too much of a story, except for, again, the guy's a thief, he's in the army, he sleeps with a girl who's an archaeologist, which I forgot to mention. Goes into a war zone area, finds the mummy's tomb, breaks her out, gets visions, and Russell Crowe's in it just to add some storyline of they're like the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, which he's part of, and it's just the whole thing is all over the place, which you really don't know what the hell it's about. So like I said, it is a Tom Cruise movie, that's all it is. It's a big budget movie. So my thing is, if you're looking to go to a big budget movie, then go spend the money to get in the movable seats, but it's $1 bin. Just wait for it to come on DVD. If you're a Tom Cruise fan, then come see it. But the other movie that looks like it's going to be a great movie, just by the trailers, is the American Made, where he's an airline pilot that the CIA recruits him to do all types of things. That looks like it's going to be a hell of a lot better movie than this Mummy movie was. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. If not, just please subscribe. You have a great day. Thanks for watching.